Hello, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. It's Cheryl with Cheryl's Tarot Readings. I'm doing morning readings. Today is Sunday, November 21st. We're now moving into Leo and Virgo. I'm doing a collective reading, just general readings for everybody across the board from November 21st to November 30th, 2021. And so I was initially going to do Aries through Pisces, but I've decided to break it down into 2 signs per reading type thing. So I just did Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. So now we're doing Leo and Virgo. So these are general readings, like I said, for the collective. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you're interested in a personal reading, feel free to check out my information in the description box below. And I would be more than happy to put one together for you. I hope everyone's having a good November so far. It has been a very interesting month for the most part, going through the Scorpio season, having the sun in Scorpio, a lot of personal and inter-reflective transformations, death and rebirth, you know, in all of its forms. So I hope all the Leos have been fairly successful and been having a positive experience through this, because I know the energy has been very, very intense for the fixed signs, especially, which would be what Leo is one of them, right? So Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio are the fixed signs of the zodiac. So it might be hitting a bit closer to home through this full moon that we just experienced on the Friday, November 19th. Yeah, so let's see what comes out. So, hello, spirit guides, guardian angels. Can I get messages for Leo, please? November 21st to November 30th. Messages for Leos, please. Ace of Pentacles. So new financial opportunities, or just like growth within your finances. New ideas within your material, tangible aspects of life. Ace of Pentacles is ruled by the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, which rule the material goods and the money. New growth opportunities, basically. Messages for Leo, please. Whoa. So I'm being told, cut the deck, Cheryl. Here we go. Okay. So 2 of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, new opportunities coming in, and the Devil in reverse. So that's good in theory. With the 2 of Wands, the 2 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, and the Devil. So this is speaking of about letting go, cutting ties with destructive addictions, behavior, mindsets, anything that you've been feeling like bound to. It's you're coming out of an energy, or coming out of a lifestyle or mindset, just reevaluating your perspectives, making a choice to do so, because whatever you've been experiencing and going through long term with potential addictions or destructive behaviors within personal matters, or within personal relationships, or even within business relationships, they're no longer working for you, and you've actually been made consciously aware of it, and you've hit your point where you're like, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm not going to allow this element to influence my life as heavily as it has in the past, and I'm actually making a choice to move on from that circumstance and bettering myself in the long run, so I don't have to dwell within that circumstance or within that addiction or within that mindset any longer, because I've pretty much just had it. I'm good, thanks. And then with the Eight of Wands, it's movement and it's messages, it's information that you're gathering, whether it's like through your own like intuition or from other people, how people have been like viewing your circumstances and what they are seeing in reflection of how your circumstances are affecting you as well as them, you know, like people in your family, people in your working relationships, like your professional relationships, your personal relationships, you know, romantically, your friendships, just people that are like giving you advice or information, having conversations with people about things that have been hindering you long term and how you can move forward in a more beneficial type of way to get out of things that have been hindering you and have been bringing you down. Okay, Leo. So, and within that, as you like move through this transformative type of energy, you're breaking away from pieces of yourself that have been holding you back, or pieces of you know, due to your circumstances that have been holding you back, right? Like we're learning and growing constantly, collectively, but we are are on our own personal journeys. So it's like you want success and you want to have, you know, there's new potential opportunities. We have the Page of Pentacles and we have the Ace of Pentacles, and that's saying like new opportunities are like on the horizon, and it's a fast moving, passionate type of take charge energy. And you obviously are wanting it, and you've been like searching for it, or even like maybe subconsciously it's been sitting in you for quite some time, and it's been kind of throwing you off balance because you've been ignoring aspects of how you can be more successful within yourself, within your everything, within your life, you know. And there's been things of your past that have been, you know, like learned behaviors of your past that have been holding you back, and you're not having it anymore. You're like, I'm done with this crap. I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to be happy, and I'm going to be successful. I am a strong person. I have a strong mind. I'm very ambitious, and I know that when I put my mind to something, I can achieve it. So I'm going to move forward and give myself the credit where it's due, because it looks like you've been a little bit just kind of like allowing certain negative behaviors to kind of like come in and kind of take over certain areas of your life, because you've been tired, or because you've been, you know, not lazy, but just like lacking motivation in some areas because you've been so focused on other things. So the more work that you put in for yourself, and by changing your personal habits, more personal growth and success will come in to help you land, say, you know, like a different job, or growth within your current position, or maybe, you know, like you're looking for side hustles to kind of get your finances more balanced. But then you're also like, you're going to be working on your health, and you're going to be working on your mental health. So your physical health, your mental health, your spiritual health. You're going to be, you know, getting rid of any sort of like, you know, relationships with people that have been detrimental, and maybe they haven't been like super uplifting or supportive, or as supportive as they should be. And so within that, within your personal relationships where you've been lacking support, the Eight of Wands just jumped out as I'm shuffling the clarifiers. It's saying like these people, and I mean, this is a general collective reading, so take what resonates, but in some of your personal relationships, in some of yours, and I mean collectively, personal or like professional relationships, or with family members, people have been cutting you down. They've been saying to you, oh, that's not working for you, or why are you trying to achieve this, or that's never going to pan out, or you just are who you are, or you're crazy, or you're never going to amount to anything more than what you are, you don't deserve this, you shouldn't be striving for more, like, or whatever manipulative type of negative wear and tear of people's like actions and messages, conversations that they've been having with you. Like maybe you're like, oh, I had this idea, and you're telling like your best friend, and they're like, that's kind of stupid. Why would you ever want to do that? You should probably just not do that. You're probably just going to lose money, or it's going to be a waste of time. Or you're like, oh, I'm interested in this person and I really want to get to know them. And someone's like, well, they're not really good a match for you, and they're kind of out of your league, and blah, blah, whatever. And it's like, well, that's just their opinion. That doesn't make it true. That's just them reflecting on their own personal insecurities, and they're putting it out onto you. So stop listening to people that aren't being supportive to you in your life. If you are in relationships with people, platonic, romantic, professional, or family members, or whatever, and people are not offering you like supportive, positive feedback or energy on your life, and I mean, like, yeah, there's going to be constructive criticisms along the way and whatnot, but if you're not like really surrounding yourself with people that actually want you to be like, to be successful, to, that are going to be supportive of your everyday like wear and tear of life, and that actually listen to you and the things that you're going through, then why are these people in your life? Like, why? All they're doing is bringing negative energy to you and surrounding you with their own personal crap. True friends aren't like that. I mean, yes, constructive criticism is in there, but it should be done in a supportive and positive manner, out of love, out of respect, not to make somebody feel that their ideas or their opinions aren't worthy of actual love and respect, or just they aren't good enough to do certain things or achieve certain things. You should be thinking of yourself and focusing on your worth, Leo, and where you need to like implement certain boundaries within your relationships, because it looks like there has been certain people that have been, here we go. These just came out as I was shuffling. Strength. This is your card, Leo. You're very strong. You have a lot of willpower. You have a lot of like passion, a lot of get up and go. And it's important for you to understand that, here we go, the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Five of Cups. Stop focusing on all these things that things from your past potentially that have been holding you back, things within relationships with others that have been deceitful, manipulative behavior, potentially with narcissistic people or people that do have like their own insecurities, so they put them out onto you, right? Like, come out of it and leave that negative type of like aspects in your past. Stop focusing on all the things that could go wrong and start focusing on the cups behind you that are full, not the ones that are spilled out in front of you, the ones that are behind you, the opportunities, the friendships, the relationships, the, like things that can bring you quite a bit of financial success and personal success and opportunities. Focus more on the good that's coming in opposed to the bad shit that's happened in your past, because focusing on negative stuff of your past will potentially bring in negative stuff in your future. So you need to like get away from that destructive mindset and situations and people that have been like holding you back. And it could be stuff deep rooted from your past, like, I mean, childhood, adolescence, whatever. Really start to focus on you and what you can achieve and who you are now and what you have learned from your past. And just stop putting so much emphasis on things that didn't work out and why things didn't work out. They're in the past. You can't change it. It's already done. All you can change and grow from are right now, today, and the future. You have opportunities in the future. Whether you see them or not, they exist. So it's about shifting your mindset and your perspectives on certain things, getting rid of destructive behavior, old patterns, people that are bringing you down, people that don't believe in you, letting go of, just things and people and just all of it that has never brought you anything good. Why is that involved in your life? And I mean, I get it. We all come from different backgrounds, so we all have different journeys that we're on. But that stuff is in your past. That's not who you are. It's things that happened to you and that taught you lessons. But at any given point in your life, you can shift your perspective and you can change your mindset and what you want to achieve, and you can go and achieve that. Like we live in, I'm in Canada. So Canada and the US and, North America, tons of opportunity for growth and expansion, learning new things, lots of money available to be made, but you actually have to want to do it, to make the changes. And I think from what this is looking at so far is that you're at your pivotal moment where it's I'm done with this crap that's been holding me back in my past. I just want to be happy and more successful and feel more in balance, because it's been feeling like you've been fighting with these inner demons for quite some time. And I'm sure due to circumstances and having certain people around you that are constantly bringing you down, even if it's in a very nonchalant sort of way, it's not helping long term. Okay, so let's do clarifiers on the Two of Pentacles in reverse for Leo, please. Clarifiers. Two of Pentacles in reverse, please, for Leo. There's the Devil in reverse yet again. You've been off balance because you've been allowing addictions and destructive personal patterns and behaviors to limit you. And that could be in a variant of ways. And there's your Tower moment. That's what I just said. You're hitting your limit of, basically, it's time to move on. It's time to put this shit in the past so you can regain balance in your life. I'm being told to take one more. Oh, and also it's been affecting personal relationships, or, could be potentially due to a personal relationship, or could be potentially affecting personal growth moving into a relationship in your future because you're so stuck in this way. Assuming that you don't deserve love, or that this is just as good as it's gonna get for you if you're not super satisfied within your personal connections, then why are you there? If that's, you're it's okay, I've been in this situation for a long term, I'm not super happy, and there's a lot of destructive behavior, but I don't really think that I'm gonna be getting much better than this out of life, so I'm just gonna stay here anyways. That's not good. Or reflecting on, I don't have the best fucking experience with dating, or I haven't had the best relationships along the way, so maybe I'll just stay single because I'm better off that way, because I don't think I deserve anything great. And if there is something great coming, knocking on your door by the Two of Cups, looks like there's something lingering around there. By pulling yourself out of this negative stuff, it makes room for new, happy, more positive. And I mean, like, nothing in life is going to be perfect, because nothing in life is perfect. But if you're so blocked by negativity from things from your past that you've been so focused on or dwelling in for such a long time, opportunities like this for like supportive, equal, give and take, balanced relationships or friendships, or professional business relationships are not going to, you're not going to see the opportunities when they present themselves, because you're focused on the negative. So I would suggest, with this Tower moment and the Devil coming up twice in reverse, it's time to clear house on the crap that you've been holding on to for too long. So new, positive, loving, unconditional love, support, equal give and take, balance, relationships, can be offered to you and can come into your life, and you can have success within in them, if that's something that you want, Leo, or feel that you could be successful within. I need, can we, okay. Oh yeah, so we have the Six of Swords coming up. Moving on, letting go of things from your past. Like literally, moving on, letting go of things from your past. That's the card of it. And 6 is a very healing number. So clarifiers on the Two of Wands, please. Not the Two of Wands, wow. Clarifiers on the Knight of Wands, please, for Leo. Clarifiers on the Knight of Wands. We've got the Chariot in reverse. Yeah, feeling stuck with the Page of Pentacles. New opportunities. So now we have the Page of Pentacles twice. You have new, like, amazing, expansive opportunities waiting for you, and literally knocking on your door as we speak. Maybe in a literal sense, maybe not in a literal sense, but just like right there. They're right there. So, and you're feeling stuck because like the Chariot is in reverse. So you're like, I want to be moving forward, but I need to be letting go of this crap that I've been like sitting within for like a long time first, and I need to be doing this now. Like it's time to like release. And we are just at the tail end of Scorpio season, Sun in Scorpio moving into Sagittarius season. So happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday to the Scorpio and Sagittarius, as if there's any cross watchers we're watching. But like you need to, well, you don't need to do anything. This is a general reading and you have free will. But I would suggest, from the energy that's coming out in the reading, Leo, is like really have honest conversations with yourself about the shit that isn't working for you and hasn't been working for you long term, and what type of people and relationships you associate with on a regular basis, and how that is affecting your mental state on a regular basis. And then cutting it out, even if it's completely difficult, even if it's the hardest thing you're ever gonna do. Shifting your mindset and your like living situation and your like habits are gonna make a tremendously like positive effect on your life long term. It might, I mean, it's gonna take some time. It's not gonna be like, okay, I'm done this and now, like, it's gonna take time for you to move through this. So it might feel like a bit of a stagnant energy because it's a process, but long term, you're gonna be feeling much better, especially as we enter into the new year. Like 2022 is gonna be so much better all across the board for everybody, because we've been going through like the whole world has been going through like a shift for the last 2 years, through the pandemic and through all this randomness. There's just been like eclipses and full moons and new moons, and it's all like personal growth, and it's cutting away the crap and letting go of shit that doesn't pan out anymore, and people that don't need to be in your life anymore, and people that you've outgrown, like really acknowledging that they're just not a part of your circle anymore, and that's okay. People come and people go. Some people stay for long term, other people stay for short term. We all learn our lessons from each other, and then we move on. That's normal, and that's okay, and sometimes it's hard to let go. I totally understand that, but on the other side of it, your personal growth is so much more important than staying in destructive behavior. Oh God, did one turn over? No. Okay, so clarifiers on the Page of Pentacles, please, for Leo. Page of Pentacles for Leo. The High Priestess. You got to start listening to your intuition. You could also be dealing with Pisces. We got Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn, lots of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, a little bit of air. And the King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you're just not feeling like... And the Queen of Cups in reverse with the Knight of Wands and the Five of Wands and the Eight of Cups. And Judgment, yeah, okay, at the bottom of the deck. So it's like making this judgment call, making these decisions, figuring out, like, being like, am I happy in my current circumstances? If I'm not happy, what parts am I not happy about? What do I, how do I change those circumstances so I can be happier in my future, because I know better things are waiting for me if I cut out this crap that isn't serving my greater good anymore. And that's pretty much what it comes down to, Leo. So I hope that you've enjoyed this reading. I hope that it's resonated for you. And if it has, feel free to like the video and subscribe to my channel and leave a comment. It would be great to chit chat with whoever this resonates with. Very interesting energy, and I can definitely see it. The time is now. So this reading is for, November 21st to the 30th, 2021. Time is fluid, right? So it's like some people are, experiencing this. Some people are just starting to experience this. Some people are about to experience it, or it's just you're already in the thick of it. And by the time we hit like the new year, it'll be very present and in your face if you acknowledge the changes that need to happen and need to take place, so you can get rid of things energetically, or people, or habits, to make room for new good, positive, new friendships, new romantic relationships, new more positive habits, or addictions, which, addictions sound like a bad thing probably, but like maybe instead of smoking, you're going to quit smoking and you're going to start going for, go for a walk twice a week, or go to the gym, or start working out at home. Maybe instead of having a morning cigarette, you do like 30 sit-ups every morning. And that in turn will be a more positive reflection and circumstance moving forward, because you're getting yourself in good health or better health. You're, maybe losing some weight that you've been trying to get off. It's better for your lungs overall. And, just things like that. That's just an example, but, or cutting out a friendship that you thought was a good friend of yours. But then if you really think about it, you're like, every time I tell them something about, every time we talk about things that I'm going through, they always end up talking about the shit that they're going through, but they don't really offer me any support or suggestions in a positive way in regards to the things that I'm going through. They make me feel bad about myself, or don't really they kind of push my important stuff off to the side, and then we just end up talking about them and how they're the victim in so many different things. Value who you are, Leo. You're a great, successful, important, kind-hearted, genuine person, and anybody would be lucky to call you a friend, and so, or have you in their lives. So don't let other people's negative crap linger on you for too long. Okay, anyways, so that's Leo. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, like I said, just leave them in the description box below. And if you are interested in a personal reading, my information is in the description box, so feel free to reach out. I do hope you the best, or wish you the best of luck moving forward. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of your November 2021 and December and the rest of, well, your life, basically. You know, good luck with everything. Yeah, so that was a good reading for Leo. Very interesting, and I can definitely see it. It's I know quite a few Leos, and I've had some of my best friends are Leos, and they don't sometimes. They tend to get pushed to the background a little bit, you know, like because they're so like genuinely kind. People, they listen and they're there for you no matter what, but sometimes people tend to push them, like they allow themselves to kind of just fade up to do the background just a little bit, and now is the time not to do that, Leo. Like you need to really put yourself in the spotlight, or not even the spotlight, but just really understand that you're worth just as much as anybody else, like 100%. You're not any less than anybody else, even if people make you feel like that. Even if it's like a quiet thing that you like think about. Don't let people do that to you. You're great. You're totally wonderful. Okay, anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.